Okay. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. So I'm back. I want to do a little painting for you. I'm going to do a little Bob Ross style painting. This is a 16 by 20 canvas here. I have not put the liquid white on yet because I'm going to take you through each step of the process. So I got all my brushes out, my palette. I'll show you what colors I'm going to be using. I'll show you what brushes I'm going to be using. So we're going to be using regular oil paints, Bob Ross paints. I'm going to be using the Bob Ross liquid white. That's what we're going to prep the canvas with. We're going to put that on. This is a wet on wet painting technique. So we need to put that on as our base coat, and then we paint on top of that. But the colors I'm going to use are, my palette's a little messy, but it's not too bad. Titanium white, phthalo blue, alizarin crimson, Prussian blue, phthalo green, Van Dyke brown, sap green, midnight black, mountain mix, cad yellow, and bright red. So these are about the colors I'll need for this painting, but we'll see. If I have to add some, then I'll add some. For the brushes, we're going to have a couple of big brushes here. I have about a couple of each brush here. 1-inch brush. I have a couple of these laying around here. A couple fan brushes here. A couple fan brushes for this technique. Let's see. I got a palette knife. I'm using a nice old palette knife. Script liner. And this is good for writing your signature on your painting and doing little limbs and stuff. Alright, I think that's about it for tools. Got the colors, palette, canvas, liquid white. So we're going to start off, and we are going to take a 2-inch brush, and I'm going to dip right into the liquid white. Dip some of that in there. Get a nice coating on the top, nothing crazy. Then you want to come up here and just kind of touch in different areas all over the canvas. And then what you want to do is you want to take that brush and you want to start taking it and going through that liquid white and start spreading it around all over. I'm just doing these little crisscross motions here. I'm just showing you from the start to the finish what we're going to be doing. Hopefully it's going to turn out cool. It's going to be like a pinkish, orangish sky, and I'm going to have a mountain here with some trees, a lake. I'm going to try to do something a little fun tonight. Just see what we got here. And just take this brush and just grind it into the canvas and go all over. Make sure you get that liquid white on there covered. Nice, and just get it all over the canvas. I might get a little bit more. Let's see. And then to find out if you have enough, you want to do a fingerprint test. You want to touch different areas of your canvas. And nope, I don't have enough. You can see, you're supposed to be able to see your fingerprint. But on these fingers here, you can't really see it that well. So we're going to add a little bit more liquid white. And we're just going to go boop, 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 boop. Just bring some of that down. This is the boring part, but it's the most necessary part. I always tell people that I'm teaching. And if your arm starts hurting when you're doing this, you know you're doing it right, because you're doing a good job. So don't worry. That is normal. Yeah. go up here and let's go side to side and work our way down. Right down here, I'm going to have some land, so I'm not really worried how much gets there. But right in the sky and right here, where I'm going to have water, I know I'm going to have sky here. I know I'm going to have water here, so I'm making sure I have a good amount right there. Just go up and down, side to side, and then we're going to go up and down like this. Make sure we have a nice even coat, like that. Nice and evenly distributed. Hey, thank you. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Hey, welcome in. Welcome. All right, so let's go and get some of this. I don't think I tightened my canvas thing up here. Oh, I did not. There we go. Now it's tight, I hope. Okay, so what we're going to do, and throughout the painting, I'm going to be cleaning with paper towels. I'll just take the brush and just kind of get the excess off of here like this. I'll just do that, get a lot of that excess paint out of there. This works really well. You don't have to go through the thinner and everything each time for most of the cleaning. Hey, thanks for the follow. If you could, go to my YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button for me. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Help me out here. It's a free version. Free way to help me out. You don't have to send me stuff on here. It doesn't. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for the gift. Thank you. Yeah, check me out over on YouTube. Give me a subscribe. Help me out there. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to take some crimson. Take some of that crimson. Just pull some of that crimson out. Just tap into the brush. And you get this nice, that's all you need is nice, even distribution. And we're going to come up here maybe, let's just make something like this. Just kind of go up like this. And I just have the brush going like sideways like this, and I'm just doing these rocking motions. That's all I'm doing. We're going to see what happens. Just kind of throw these colors in here. Doesn't have to be anything fantastic. I'm just gonna, we're gonna have some water down here, so we can just throw some of that down here, like this. And it's gonna mix with that liquid white, so it's gonna get lighter in value. And you can come the whole way up here, because we're gonna add some blue into this. And maybe some red. But I'm going to actually get some Indian yellow on here. I don't have any on my palette. I thought I grabbed it. Here we go. I'm going to get some Indian yellow here. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Get some Indian yellow. I'm going to throw some Indian yellow into this, give it a little glow. Like this, I'll show you what I mean here. Okay, let's take our palette. Oops. Take our palette. There's my Indian yellow. Just put on the palette. Let's go right into that. Let's just get some of that on the palette there. Just tap, 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 tap. You get that nice even distribution on the brush. And we'll come up here. I should have did this before, but I was like, I didn't think about it. But here, look at this. We just want to throw this in here. Just like this. And you can just kind of dance this in here like this. And it'll look gorgeous, these colors. And you can Start blending some of this together. We're just kind of make a nice warm painting today. Let's throw some of this down here so that these mix a little bit. Hey, thank you. Thanks for checking me out here. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna just come up here. We're just gonna blend this all together like this. And I'm just doing these crisscross motions here. And you can add as much red or crimson to your sky as you would like, but you don't want to make it too bright red because then it'll look like it's on fire, unless you want it that way. But I want a nice soft pinkish, like a glow to my sky. I'll come up here like this. And throw that in there. And then I'm going to clean off my brush because I have that yellow on there. And so here's what I mean when I say paper towel clean. I'm just clean it off like this. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to do a little Bob Ross painting tonight. Just do some little happy little trees here. Some of this. I'm going to get some more crimson. Just pull some more of that crimson out. Sorry. Just tap right into that. Just tap into that, and we'll come up here and we'll go. Just throw some more crimson in there. And get this like a nice orangish kind of sky here. And then we're going to come in here with some red. And we can go right up here. Just throwing some color in here. Having a good time with these colors. Just throw them in. And you can go in and add more if you want. It's easier to add color than it is to take it away. So just keep note of that. Just go a little bit at a time. And make sure you're happy with it as you're going. Just kind of come in here like this. We'll have some land right here at the sides, but you want to pull inward like this. It's kind of, and this right here we're not really worried about because we're going to have some land right here. So that's not too big of a concern, but we are going to take some crimson. Let's make up a color here. Let's make like a lavender color up in here. So what we're going to do for that, we're going to take some crimson out. And it takes much more crimson than the blue. We're going to take a little bit of blue and we're going to mix that together. Just pick it up. And it looks very dark, but if you take some white off to the side here and you throw some of that on there, this is the color you're going to get. It's going to show you what it's going to look like on the canvas. So I'm not sure how well that's showing up there. Throw some of that in there, and then we're good to go. We'll throw that there. Get some of this purple. We'll just tap into that. Okay, we're going to start up in this corner, and I'm going to just kind of and it's automatically going to get lighter, so don't worry. Yeah, we're going to go up here, maybe. Let's throw some darker stuff up here. I'm just doing these same rocking motions like this. Kind of throw this up here. Coming down maybe about there. That's okay. And we can take tap some more of that color on the brush. And we can come in from here, just come in. Just a little bit there. And then we can come in here from the side, come in. Lightly across, kind of just blend those together. That, you get a nice color sky there. And we can take our paper towel and we're going to clean this off. Our paper towel. Get some of that excess off of there. How's everybody doing out here? Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you could, go over to my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button for me. I do all kinds of stuff. Like I do these tutorials over there and stuff for you. Thank you. Yeah, tap that screen. Hit the subscribe button. How's everybody doing out there? Thank you. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. And look at all that paint I'm still getting off there. Crazy. Because we just want to have this clean enough that we can blend with it. Get another paper towel. Get this off of here. So this is, whenever you're cleaning your brushes, you don't have to do the paint thinner cleaning during the painting, because then you're going to be taking that paint thinner up in your painting. And it might ruin it. It might. Hey, thank you. Wow. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's go up here. I'm going to blend this together. I'm going to just kind of start here. Do these X motions like this. Just doing this motion here, and we're going to bring these colors together so that we can tell where one color stops and one color starts. We're just going to blend them all nice together. Okay, get some nice variations going on there. Let's bring this up a little bit further. Oh, and sometimes if you get a hair in your painting, you just take the corner of your brush, zip it right out. That's all that takes. Okay. So we got our sky, our background in, and then we're gonna make ourselves a nice little mountain in the distance here. That's the next step here. I'm going to clean off my brush a little bit. Where's everybody watching from? I'm painting from Pennsylvania. Yeah, there we go. Painting from Pennsylvania. Okay, so let's take... We got some mountain mix down here. So what we're going to do... Oregon. Wow. Florida. We're in PA, about central PA, near Harrisburg. And we're going to take some of this. Let's see, Illinois. Wow. Holy moly. Illinois, Louisiana. Or Louisville, Kentucky, South Carolina. Awesome. Holy moly. What is the name of this painting? I have no idea. If you guys want to name this painting whenever it's done, you can. If you guys want to name it, I'll put the name of it on the back of this painting. Whoever's good enough to name it, you know, come up with something really creative. I'll pick a lucky winner, and I will name this painting from what they suggested. So we're just taking our blade and just kind of pushing this paint into the fabric like this. All we care about is this top edge right here. We don't care about what's going on down underneath here, because this stuff we're going to blend out anyway. But we're going to take that paint and we're going to scrape that paint away. As much of that stuff out of there as you can when you're doing this. And wipe off the knife, come back up here. I can tell you what's going to be in the painting though. It's going to be a nice mountain here, nice little land here, some trees, a little lake, some ground, like some grass and stuff here. So, how can I find this painting tutorial on YouTube? Oh, I'm going to upload this to my YouTube channel when I'm done. So go to my YouTube and subscribe, and you'll be notified when it goes. When it hits the channel, I'll upload it later after I'm done painting. Usually after I clean my brushes and stuff is when I upload my videos. I don't wait too long for it. Yeah, definitely keep an eye out. But I always upload my videos that I do here over there on YouTube. So if you're seeing this now, you get to see it later on. There we go. So we're going to put our knife down. I'm going to take this brush here. It's just a 2-inch brush. And I'm going to come up here. And we want to pull that paint down. Come up here, pull that paint down. Come up to this edge here and just pull this paint down. And just kind of grab it and just pull. Grab that paint and pull. Grab that paint again, pull. And you can start kind of laying out how you want your mountain to look. You can see, and we're just gonna blend this out a little bit. We'll blend this till it's nice and soft, and you can see some mist at the bottom already. So we have that, and I'm gonna set my brush down. And then what we can do is we're gonna make some highlights on our mountain. So we're gonna take this white, and I got some purple in there. That's gonna be our shadow. Take some of this white and pull it out really flat. Nice and flat. Like that. Take a touch of that purple, just a little bit. And we're gonna cut. Get a little cut a roll of paint there. All right, so then we're gonna come up here. You wanna hold your knife very loosely. Very loosely. And you wanna come up here and you just wanna feel it grab the paint and just kind of a little bit like that. Come back up here, cut a little bit of paint. Come up here, let's do this one. Like that. More of that paint, little roll. Come up here, maybe. Something like that. A little roll of paint. Come up here, maybe. Come up here. That. Got some more of that paint down here. Cut a little bit off of it. I'm not liking how this came out, so I'm gonna go back over it. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the gifts. Wow, thank you so much. And then we're going to come over here. Maybe pull some of that down like that. Very light touch, no pressure. Just letting the paint touch and just pull the paint. That's all you're looking for. Okay, so then we want to take the small edge of the knife, like this. A little tiny bit of paint, and we're going to come up to this tiny peak right here. We don't want him left out, so we're going to come up here. Give this guy a little highlight of his own. Oops, hang on. A little bit more. Just kind of touch, pull. There, and then he has his own shadow, or his own highlight there. Now we're going to go into the shadow color, which is some of this white. Pull some of that white out. Come over here, get some of this purple. And get that purple in there. And cut, get a little roll of paint, and start on this side, hold the knife this way, and then you want to touch. And swoosh. I might need to add more purple. A little bit more purple. Let's add some more of that there, yeah. Make it kind of marbly. Don't mix it up too much. We'll get some of that there, and we'll come up here, and we'll go whoosh. Come up here, shoom. Oh, that's a little bright for me. I'm gonna come up here with a little bit more. Let's take all this here. Let's make it a little darker. Let's come up here and just. And you can make these sound effects if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine. You just come up here like this and just swoosh. And we can come over here with our highlight and kind of push stuff back. So, but I'm going to come up here with a little bit more of that paint, and we're going to do some of this. And you can just kind of float some of this stuff in here and there. Take some more of that white, and we're gonna make some more highlights. We're gonna bring, maybe we'll bring it over here and go shoom, like that. I'll have that little roll, and bring some of that paint down like that. I'm liking these colors, these purples and stuff. These are looking really nice. I like this. And see how you can just kind of move this stuff? You can make it in a little thing up here. Let's just throw this guy up here. There we go. And we'll add this up here. You can do whatever you want to this. This is your, when you're doing this, you can make it however you want. And we can just kind of bend that over here. Make that swoosh down. And, whew, cool little mountain. Okay. How is everybody doing? Hey, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bob Ross, your idol. He could be. He's good. That's who I learned from. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yep, this is oil paints. Yes, this is oil paints. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, tap that screen for me. Go to my YouTube and check me out over there. YouTube, MK Inspired Art, YouTube. Please and thank you very much. Thank you so much. I'm going to clean this brush off a little bit. I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to do a paper towel clean on it real quick. Just get all that excess paint out of there. Okay, get that brush out of there. Get that excess paint. And then what you want to do is you want to follow the angles of your mountain. So you want to take this brush and you want to go, you want to tap. The same thing here, you just want to tap, kind of follow that angle up here a little bit, just kind of soften it, and then you want to take very lightly, very lightly, just take, flip it up and kind of diffuse that, same thing there, and we can take this and just kind of bring that over a little bit. Maybe that's a foothill. And that's actually our next step, is we are going to take a 1-inch brush. Take our 1-inch brush and we are going to go through some of that purple color we made there with that light, that white and that crimson there. And we're just going to make a little bit of that. And I'm just going to make it a little bit. We're just going to load the top of the brush here. And we are going to come up here. Maybe there's a little foothill that comes up here. Maybe it goes. You want to touch and push down a little bit. Like that. And I'm not sure what this is called, but I think it's called the timberline when you see it going up the mountain there. And we can flip up the tops here a little bit. And you see a little bit of pine trees there in the distance. And we can take a clean brush and kind of knock off the bottom of this. Just take the brush and just kind of tap. Just knock off the bottom there. Tap, 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 tap. Just like that. And lightly go across. And that'll give you your mist. And we're going to make another line, foothill right in front of that. But when you do that, you want to get a little bit darker. So we're going to go. So this was the color we used. We're going to come over here, get some of that crimson. A little bit of that crimson, a little bit blue. And we're going to throw that darker color into our, we're going to go a shade darker. Let's see, this should be kind of eyeball it, go a little bit darker than what you have. Normally that's the rule, is as things get closer to you, the darker they get. So we're going to come over here and go touch. Yeah, that's a little bit darker. That's good. And we want to come up here, maybe Maybe go in front of that, and that'll push that one back. Okay, and we're going to stop right about there. So then we can take our brush and just kind of flip up the tops. And it's going to look like millions of little pine trees in the distance. But you want to go straight up. And then see how, I don't know if it's showing up there. But we left this mist here, right here, so it looks like there's another plane. That's your separator. Because then that adds that depth that we're looking for. So then, let's get that clean, dry brush. And let's just do the same thing, just tapping. Just tap the bottom there. Tap that bottom, just kind of fuzz it out, and that's gonna, that way it'll smooth it out and you won't have that harsh line there. Just go through and tap it and kind of just go across very lightly. Get out those tap marks very lightly. Okay. Next. Okay, how's everybody doing? Hey. That's how I learned to paint. Oh, cool. Good, yeah. I think painting's a good thing. I think everybody should paint. Holy Bob Ross. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Wow. For the trees. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, that's cool. The northern lights would look so pretty on this. I thought about doing northern lights painting here. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Happy accidents. That's right, yeah. No mistakes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Yeah. You'd like to see a what in this? Fun, happy painting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then I'm going to go into a little bit of that blue. We're going to flavor it down a little bit more. I might need more of that crimson. But there, see how each one we're getting a little darker? So this is even darker yet. And we're going to make another little plane like that. And we're going to go maybe right here. And see how much darker that is? And we're just going to fill this in. Maybe right to about there. Something like that. There's our foreground, or not foreground, but our, it's even further. This is in front of that, that's in front of that, that's in front of that. So all these layers is what draws attention to your painting whenever you're doing this. So people like to see a lot of depth in paintings. Your eye just naturally goes for that. When something looks too flat, it looks off. So just to keep in mind. So now we're getting into a little bit darker colors here. We can just kind of, we do that purple and blue color there we made. And this is just the same colors we've been using throughout the whole painting. The crimson, the purple, the blue. And that's the theme here. Usually when you use the same colors throughout the whole painting, it looks good. But if you're using these colors and you throw like greens in here and like off in the distance. It kind of throws it off a little bit. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, thanks. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Thank you so much. And we are going to, I'm going to take a clean, dry brush, maybe. I got to clean one off here. I'm going to clean a brush. I'm going to clean this guy off here. Just clean this off. And I have not taken any paint thinner into these brushes yet. I'm just doing a paper towel clean like this. That's all I do. I usually don't do the paint thinner clean it until the end of the painting, because when you use the paint thinner during painting between going up here, it holds a lot of that paint thinner in the bristles and it's hard to get out. And then you're taking that up there and you're going to thin down your paint and it's going to make you have a bad day. That's all we're doing here is I'm just cleaning this off, getting this off here. So then I'm going to tap this here and make this. Wait. And here's the good thing about this. If you want to change your mind at any point, you can. So I'm thinking of pulling this down for reflections. So we're going to use that old dirty brush we had, and we're going to pull that down. We're going to go. I'm going to take some of that color. And we're going to go. Some of that. And we're going to throw some land in front there. You want to take this and go right across. Very nice. And it's going to look like reflections there. Let's do a little bit better there. Let's go. Across. That nice and smooth. And then we're going to add some pine trees into that. So we're going to get a fan brush. All right. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for all the taps. Thanks for all the likes. Wow. You guys are awesome. I don't know. You guys are just... You guys are awesome. I'm going to take some more of that blue. I'm going to actually get some more crimson out. I did not know I was going to use all that. I'm going to get some more crimson quick. Be right back. Got a fresh tube of crimson right here. Throw some crimson up here. Okay. Get some crimson out there. Okay, so then I'm going to take paladin. We'll get some of that crimson out here. And we will take this. I have a mess here, so bear with me here. I'm going to take some of that crimson. We're going to make... I'm just trying to make some more of that purple color we have there. There we go. Fan brush. Where did I put it? Oh, right here. Okay, fan brush. Wiggle through that paint. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And what that does is it loads the bristles to a nice, fine, chiseled point. So I'm not sure how well you can see that, but it's a nice sharp chisel. That's what we're looking for. And then we're going to hold the brush like this, straight along the canvas here, and we're going to kind of just make little, let's make some strikey down trees is what I call them. Because literally you're just taking the brush and just kind of striking down like that. Just taking strikey downs. Like that. Come up here and load your brush up again. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And you can do this as many times as you want. But I would suggest that when you're doing this, stagger your tops so that they're all not the same, like same height. That way they don't look like telephone poles. Just kind of go up and down. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just staggering my heights. Just going in here. But we can still see some of that glow there. So we want to keep that. So I'm gonna come in here. Maybe I'll come over here a little further. And each time you can load up your brush, keep that nice chiseled edge. Just wiggle that brush through the paint. Like that, like that. You get that nice chiseled edge there. Come up here and just kind of, and we can pull these down and, yeah, we'll do that. We'll make this some more reflections right there. Like that. There, because we're going to add stuff on the sides that's going to be closer, so we don't have to fill the whole thing across like that. And we're not going to clean this brush because we're going to go even darker with it. So we're going to leave this one alone for right now. But we can come in with our 1-inch brush here, and we can just kind of, yeah, pull down, pull down. And then you want to just kind of go across, very smooth, very soft, and then it will give you your little reflections here. And then we can take some white on our palette knife here. Take the palette knife and just cut across like that. And then we want to make our water line. And to do that, you just want to saw back and forth. Like that. A little bit of paint. Like that, and you can see it. It's further off in the distance, so it's not going to be so prominent, but it's there. Next, we are going to take, let's take that dark brush we used and just go into this. Let's go into a little bit of Prussian blue, or yeah, this is Prussian blue. We're going a little darker. A little darker. Okay. Where are the happy trees? Oh, they're coming up soon. Don't worry. I just got to build some land here in the front. So we're going to go boom, 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 boom. We're going even further in the front here. We're going to add a little hill, like right here. Mountain Mix, darken it up a little bit. Basically, Mountain Mix is always, it's Prussian blue, crimson. I think there's some brown in there. It's a couple different colors. But then they decided, oh, well, we can just bottle this, and then people don't even have to mix it up anymore. So that's what they did. It's pretty cool, though. So now we're gonna make some happy trees. You guys ready? You guys ready? Let me know. Ready for this? Make some happy trees here. I'm gonna take that fan brush through that darker paint we made there. And we're gonna come up here and we're gonna go, you gotta decide where you want your first tree. So we're gonna go boom, and there's our trunk. Just kind of come down like this. Touch, there's our trunk. We'll load up that brush. And then what you want to do is, so you're holding the brush like this, you want to kick it to the side. And you want to use the corner of the brush and you just want to touch. Touch, touch, touch. It takes a lot of paint though, so you want to load it up. Load that brush up real nice. A lot of paint, and just touch. And you want to work back and forth, and you want to use a lot of that pressure on the brush, and by the time you get done, you're using the entire brush. So you start like this, and you working down, and kind of like in a Z motion, and you go back and forth. And then we can go boom, 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 make our reflections. And this doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to just pull this down anyway. So make the indication of one there. So we're going to take our brush, go right through that paint. Let's go through that Mountain Mix color too. And we'll make another tree maybe right here. It's going to be a big one. Shaboom, shaboom. And that's pretty much just a guide on where you want to start your tree. You want to do the trunk. And then you want to come in here, just kick your brush to the side and use just the corner. A lot of paint and just touch. And work to the right, middle, left, middle, right. And you can use a lot of the brush and just kind of go a little crazy with it, make it look raggedy and everything, because in nature you're not going to have perfect trees and stuff. So just loading up that brush. Load up the brush, a lot of paint, and we're going to come in here, boom, 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 boom. So like we're making, I call these Z trees, but the reason I call them that is because it's like a Z pattern how we make them. So, and then we have some darks down here. This is gonna be our darks right there. Just throw some in there like this. Just kind of boom, 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 and then boom, 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 boom. And you can make sound effects as you're doing this. I don't know. I do it a lot. And that's going to be reflections. And let's see. I'll tell you what. Let's take this brush and pull this down. Very lightly. And you want to go across. Very smooth, very smooth. That'll give you some reflections there. And then we can come over here and make some more. Let me just load that brush up real nice. Hey, thank you. Thanks for the follows. Thank you. And then all here, like right here, This is all going to be land right here. So we're just going to kind of figure out where our land is going to be. Right there is going to be our foreground. There. Just going to make this real nice. We're going to throw a huge tree in here. He's going to start here. This guy is huge. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just showing you how to do this stuff. You can throw, and whenever I'm teaching classes, I tell people you can throw however many trees in here as you want. Just because I throw in this many does not mean you have to do the exact same. I should have used a 1-inch or 2-inch brush for this, huh? Probably would have got it done faster, but that's okay. We got this. We're just gonna throw some more of that color in there. And, you know, when you're doing this, like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't really have to think about how perfect it looks, because in nature, nothing is perfect, so don't worry, it's all good. Just gonna throw some of this stuff here. We want this to be very dark. Right here. And see how we're just smushing in this dark color here like this. It's a big old happy tree, huh? Big old tree. And then this down here, we can just cover this all. This is going to be our darks, because we're going to throw in some highlights and stuff there too. So far I'm liking that. It's pretty good. I'm liking it. I might even leave it dark like that. Shoot. I just want to get this really nice and dark here. So boom, boom, boom. Tell you what, I'm going to use Prussian blue. We're going to take that, take our crimson, take our blue, because I'm trying to use up this paint anyway, so I think I'm going to use it like this. I'm just going to scrape all this up. Look at all that paint. This real nice dark purple color here, and we are just going to make this our foreground color, because this is kind of sunset, nothing really is showing too much. Just throwing that in there. So let's take this fan brush and go through that again. Through that paint. Alright, so we are going to we're going to go back over some of these here. Just kind of. A lot of paint. Just go through that dark purple paint we made there. Just kind of. Just kind of have this going all over the place. And you're going to lose a lot of paint because using that paint on the brush. Cool stuff. Okay. And then we're going to take our 1-inch brush, drag the paint brush through the paint like this, just one direction. And just kind of come up here and pop in this stuff here. Just it's gonna look like push a little bit, just a little bit. Just smushing in all the dark color here. Just get all that color on there. Don't be afraid of it. Just throw that color in there. Just like that. And then what we can do is where did it up here? Okay. We can take a palette knife and we can scratch into some like little twiggy things, little branches and stuff. Just kind of little branches and twigs and stuff that might be sticking out. And we can do that. And then what we can do is take our palette knife, a little bit of white, a little bit of that purple color, maybe take some of that. We'll come up here. Maybe we'll make a trunk, maybe going boom. Like that. That'll be our trunk. And then we can come up here and make some like highlights. So to do that, we're going to take our other fan brush. Like that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And we're going to dip into our liquid white. Get some liquid white. And we're going to come up here in our yellow. Get some of that liquid white on there. Might need more liquid white. Dip some more of that liquid white in there. And then come up here, sneak some of this sap green in there. A little sap green. Okay, let's get some of that in there. Some of that there. Let's see if we can make some highlights. We're going to take some of this and just kind of touch in different areas. Make this nice and vibrant. Kind of go through that paint again, kind of touch. Thin that down a little bit more because you want a thin paint on top of a thick paint. That's the golden rule for this style of painting. Like that. And then we got a nice big evergreen right there. And then we got, we're gonna make some bushes and stuff right here. So we're gonna take, let's take a 1-inch brush into some liquid white. And we're gonna pull some of that yellow out here like this. Pull some of that yellow. Give me some of that yellow. Kind of pull and push, pull and push. Turn our brush up and then we can kind of make little bush shapes, like just touch. Here again. Oh, I got a puzzle piece. My bad, I had a puzzle piece. Alright. Now we have happy trees. That's right. That is right. All right, so we're just taking our brush and going through some of this paint here. Just kind of, we're just making little bushy shapes. Go boom, boom, boom. There's one. Maybe go through some more of that green. Maybe sneak a little bit more green in there. A little bit of mountain mix. Dull it down just a little bit. I'm going to drag the paint through, or the brush through the paint like this. And there's a rounded edge. You want to kick that rounded edge up. And you want to go up here, and you just want to go shaboom, shaboom, shaboom. Like that. Come through here again. Do one at a time. One at a time. Boom, boom, boom. There's another one. Go through that paint again. Pull through. Turn the brush and boom, 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 boom. There, and that one's in front of that one, that one's in front of that one, and so on and so forth. Just having all kinds of fun with this, just kind of going shaboom, boom, boom. But you see all those lacy effects? That's kind of what we're looking for here. So we're just kind of making these things happen with the brush. And you're hardly doing a thing. You're just touching. Like that. All kinds of cool little bush things there. Pull through the paint one direction towards yourself. Turn the brush around. And then go boom, boom. Like that. And we'll do one more. Like this. Turn the brush around. We'll come up here. Boom, boom, boom. That. We'll fix this. Like that. There we go. We got all kind of bushy things going on. And then what we can do is we can make some twigs and sticks with just the palette knife. We're just going to take the top corner and we're just going to kind of scratch in some little sticks and twigs. And that'll add some detail, and people will think you've worked forever on that. And in fact, you have not. So that's pretty cool. Get the thinner out. Hang on a second. Undo my... There we go. And let's get our script liner. And I think we just about have a complete. Oh, hang on, there's something I did forget. Almost forgot. Cut across. We're going to do our little water line up here. That's what I forgot. We're going to saw back and forth. Saw back and forth. Like that. Okay, now we're going to sign our painting. Actually, you know what? There we go. I just want to add some more little things here and there. There. That way it's more 3D. So, okay. Take some thinner. Go into our red. We're going to take a couple drops of thinner here. We're going to drop some thinner onto our palette here with the script liner like this. And we're just going to twirl the bristles through the paint like that. And you want a nice thin paint like this. Nice and thin. And you want to twirl the bristles to a nice sharp point. I'm going to come up here and you just want to take a little bit. Okay. Get some more of that paint. We're gonna go. There we go. Nice completed painting. I hope you all enjoyed this. This was really neat. I will get you a better view. There you go. I think that's better. You can see it more head on then. Thank you guys for watching me. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for joining. Go over to my YouTube and check me out. I'm going to try to make more stuff over there. I like coming over here and hanging out with everybody. I get to see everybody and say hi to y'all. Good stuff. And I always enjoy painting, so it's a plus. So so everything's cool. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Thanks for the gifts, everybody. Thank you so much. I don't ask for them, but I do appreciate them. I appreciate it. Wow, this is awesome. Hey, thanks for the heart. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Yeah, hit that subscribe button over on my YouTube. Help me grow over there. I'm trying to get out there. I love painting for everybody. I love doing classes. I do classes and stuff, so I always enjoy that. I always get people who've never painted in my classes, and they see the reference painting, and they're like, oh, I can't do that. I'm like, yeah, you can. I'm like, yes, you will. And they're like, what? And they walk out with that painting that looks like mine. I'm like, yep, I told you. And they're just like shocked that they can do it. I'm like, you can. Like Bob said, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Just take some practice. I'm still practicing. You never really stop practicing, honestly. You just, each time you paint and you do a painting, you want your next one to be your masterpiece. And what Bob said once was, he's like, I hope you are plagued with dissatisfaction in your painting. But that's a good thing, because you're always striving to be better. Because if you get satisfied with what you're doing, then you don't try as hard, and you don't really, you hit a ceiling and you're not going anywhere. If you're happy with every painting you do, which, yeah, you can be happy with it, but then the next one you want to be like, well, I did this in that one. I'm going to try this in this one. That's usually what I try. I'm like, ooh, I like these colors. I'm going to go with this. I like the mountain. I like the trees. I like nature anyway, so I love being outdoors, so that it just works out. How long you been painting? Oil painting, a little over 3 years now, but I've been doing different forms of art since I was 12 years old. So I started out with drawing, and gosh, I went into watercolor painting, and then I went into acrylic, did that for a little bit, And then I went back into watercolor. And then I finally made the jump to the oils because I saw the old guy on TV and thought, well, maybe I can do that. Because what happened was really, I was watching YouTube and I was watching all kinds of acrylic painters. And so I was like, man, I really want to do that. And then in the recommended section over there on the right, whenever I was watching, there was this guy big haired guy, and I had watched him before, but I never really sat and watched him. I just watched for the heck of it. I didn't really. So I started watching him, and I was like, hey, he's making this look really easy, so I think I'm going to give this a shot. And I had never used oil paints before that, so I got some oil paints. And I made the first mistake was I didn't get paint thinner or mineral spirits, and I just had a bucket of water. And I quickly learned, well, also I got the wrong brushes. I got regular nylon synthetic brushes too. And I started doing a painting, and I was like, man, I can't clean my brushes. What is going on? And then, yeah, I read, oh, he's using mineral spirit. He's using paint thinner, not water. I did not know that. So then I learned that. That was the first thing I learned. So, oh yeah, it was and somebody actually owns that first painting of mine. They're very proud of it. They were actually looking for that painting. They said, do you still have your first painting? And I said, yes, I do. But it's atrocious. I don't think anybody would want it. And they're like, well, no, I want it. I'm like, what? Are you serious? They're like, yeah, I'll buy it. Oh, okay. So they are in proud ownership of my first painting, and they have it hanging on their wall. And every time they see me, they're like, hey, I still have that painting you did. And I'm very proud to say that they have that painting, because that one was atrocious to me. What are your thoughts about painting with gouache? I've used it. I don't think it's bad, because when I was doing watercolor, there were certain parts of the painting where I was like, oh, I forgot to leave negative space for like the water and stuff and such. So I was like, oh no. So I had to use it. So it's not bad. I actually have a friend who uses watercolor and gouache in his paintings. And he makes gorgeous artwork. He makes some gorgeous artwork. One of my buddies, Bill Castle. Good guy. Go check him out. He's an amazing watercolor artist. BillCastle.com. Go check out his Facebook page. You won't be disappointed, I promise. He does a lot of different things. He doesn't just do landscapes. He does portraits. He does animals. He does birds. He does, my gosh, he does all kinds of things. You name it, he can paint it. I don't think there's anything that guy can't paint. Because I've been to shows with him, and I've looked at his stuff in person, and it is amazing. So check him out, Bill Castle Artist. Really good guy. Another guy, you guys, if you like artwork, go check out, if you like watercolor, go check out Andy Smith. Andy Smith Artist. He has a YouTube page as well. YouTube tutorials and stuff. He does his stuff looks like photographs. He uses watercolor. He's been painting for 45, 50 years probably at this point. He does all kinds of shows. Him and his wife do an open house which they actually just had this week. They're from here in PA. I'm only maybe about an hour away from them. I got to meet them. Amazing people. Good friends. And that's what I love about the artist communities. We all kind of become friends. And it's just, I have so many awesome friends through this, since I started painting. It's amazing. So I'm just cleaning some brushes over here. Happy little trees. Yes, that is right. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Your voice is really calming. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I try. I mean, not really, but I'm a goofball, so I try to, I'm pretty calm and laid back anyway most of the time. It depends on who I'm around, really. But, yeah. Yeah, I figured I'd let you guys hang out with me. Well, I'm just cleaning brushes. Now I'm going through the paint thinner and going through these and at the end of the painting, so I'm really happy with how this turned out. I love these colors I was able to get. I really like this. This is very nice. I like the calming effect it has. It's very nice. And I love painting in front of people at like shows that I go to because everybody, they can't believe it. Do you go live often while painting? I try to. I'm trying to get a more consistent schedule, but usually I go every Thursday. I'd like to go more. So, I do plan on going live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm on the East Coast. So if you're interested in watching me paint again, I will paint again tomorrow night. Tuesday night tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be here painting again. And we will see what happens. If you guys want something you want me to paint, you can always let me know. I'm always down to try something. I've done seascapes. Ooh, seascapes, nighttime scenes, winter scenes, deep woods, forests, waterfalls. Oh my. All kinds of stuff. I mean, there's not really an end to it. You can do anything with this style of painting. So yeah, if you have something you'd like to see me do, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hey, Bob Ross. Yeah. Hey, see the happy trees there? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the gifts. Wow. Yeah, go check out my YouTube at MK Inspired Art. Give me a subscribe over there. I'm going to throw this video up there too. So if you missed it from the beginning and you came in halfway, don't worry. I usually upload my videos from here up to YouTube so that anybody can watch at any time. Or even if you just want to listen. It doesn't matter. I'll always keep my videos up there so that way people can enjoy watching. And if you have anything you want to have me do, let me know in the comments. We'll see. Because I'm going to try to hop on here every night this week. Well, maybe not Thursday. It depends. Because usually Thursday and Friday we're crazy around this time because we host a couple Thanksgivings at our house. So, we're very busy. But yeah, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys were able to hang out with me. Okay. And that didn't take too long. Maybe an hour and hour and 35 minutes or something. Something like that. I can't remember. Not too long. Hey, thank you. I'm going to try to paint together with your live. Okay. Yeah, do you want me to do another mountain scene? I can show you, and we can do the same thing. You can paint along with me. That'd be cool. Yeah, let me know what you want to paint, and we can make it work. And this painting will warm up any room. It'll brighten it up because I love that sky with the colors there. I'm really glad how that turned out. See, I love the oil painting because I can get these gorgeous blends. With watercolor, it's tough. You can do it. It's not that easy. And like acrylic's all right. I know some acrylic artists. They're good. It just depends on what you like to paint with. I've found that oils are the most forgiving. You can, like, I think yesterday I did a painting and I got sick of it. I was trying to make a YouTube video and I scraped the whole thing off. You took a palette knife and just scraped it off and redid it. And I made a video on how, you can start from a messed up painting that you think is messed up and just start over. Because it actually happened where I wasn't liking it, and I scraped it off, redid it, and it turned out gorgeous. So you can do that. You can fix your stuff. Hey, thanks, Jeff. Thank you. Good to see you in here, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Yeah, painting like this is it's just relaxing. I don't know. A lot of people, whenever they're taking classes with me, they're like, yeah, this is really nice. I just wanted something different to do because a lot of the paint and sip things, they're acrylic, and around in my area, they don't have a lot of oil painters who do this and teach classes in my area, so it's something different for them. And I enjoy it, so people are showing their family what they can do after they do a class, and people are like, wow, that's awesome, you did such a good job. And I'm like, yeah, they did. I gave classes. I do in-person classes, but I do like tutorials and stuff on YouTube. Also, and I usually tell everybody what colors I'm using, that way they can get the same ones. It's usually the same, like, 12 colors? Titanium white, phthalo blue, alizarin crimson, Prussian blue, Van Dyke brown, phthalo green, dark sienna, mountain mix, midnight black, yellow ochre, cad yellow, Indian yellow, and bright red, I believe. I may have missed one, but I'm just trying to go off the top of my head. But where are you based? I'm based in central Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yep. Central PA. In the Susquehanna Valley. And the cool thing is I'm at the bottom, literally at the bottom of one of the Appalachian Mountains that runs through Pennsylvania there, so I get to see it every day. It's not like one of these mountains, but it's just neat whenever the fog is rolling down, because Like on those nice foggy mornings and stuff, it just looks like a nice blanket of fog over my backyard and stuff. It's cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm from the Netherlands. Yeah, that would be a hike, wouldn't it? I'll follow you online. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, give me a follow over on YouTube or subscribe or whatever. I'm also on Facebook. I usually post the finished products up there on Facebook. I don't like do live videos on Facebook. I haven't done one of them in a while. But I usually do live videos here, and I upload them to my YouTube. So, yeah. Yeah. Just hanging out. Letting you guys see the finished product here. All right. I think I'm going to hop off of here soon. I'm going to work on getting this edited and loaded up to my YouTube. All that fun stuff. So. Alrighty. Yeah, go over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button so you can watch the whole thing. I'll have this uploaded in the next hour or so. Usually takes a few minutes for it to load up there, but yeah, go check it out whenever I upload it. Hit that subscribe button. You want to be notified when I upload new videos, and I can go live over there, so I might do that sometime. But I do plan on being live here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in painting along with me, yeah, come along. We'll paint a nice little Bob Ross scene tomorrow too. We'll do something similar to this maybe. We'll do some different colors. Maybe we'll do a nice snowy scene. I don't know. You can make anything up. Thank you for going live. Really enjoyed it. See you tomorrow. All right. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Yep. I'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. I hope you guys are blessed. Have a nice night or day, wherever you happen to be watching from. Have a good night. Thank you for the gifts. I really appreciate it. And all the likes. All the love. Thank you, guys. And I will catch you tomorrow. Alrighty. Bye now.